Hello and welcome to the in-depth series section of Drishti IAS. I'm Aisha, and in today's episode we will be discussing about the topic of Global Hepatitis Report 2024. And the Global Hepatitis Report 2024 has been given by the World Health Organization, and it talks about the status of the viral disease hepatitis. So hepatitis is of different types, and what is the status of hepatitis, and this becomes important for you to know because the number of deaths which is happening because of the hepatitis B and hepatitis C is causing a concern in the Indian health infrastructure. So the points of discussion, first about the news and then findings of the Global Hepatitis Report 2024. Expand diagnostics and treatment, one of the major steps that needs to be taken, and what is it? Then what are the government initiatives that has been taken by the Indian government in this regard? In the end, a prelims practice question. Topic is of relevance from the health aspect and also from the science and tech aspect. What becomes important for you to know is about the government initiatives, because that can be written in the mains answer writing, and also the status of hepatitis B and C in India. So the news talks about India among nations with highest burden of viral hepatitis. Highest burden of viral hepatitis, says WHO, which is the World Health Organization. How to prevent it? So India first of all has such a huge population. So a population of 1.4 billion, the burden of hepatitis is increasing on India. Already we are suffering from the burden of tuberculosis, and with tuberculosis there comes the burden of hepatitis, and the COVID-19 pandemic, the world is still recovering from it. So let's take a look at it. So India is one of the countries with the highest burden of viral hepatitis. So this says that hepatitis first of all is a viral disease. So it is caused by a virus, and India is the country which is experiencing highest burden of hepatitis. And hepatitis causes liver inflammation, it damages and may lead to liver cancer, which many a times the inflammation of liver, you hear the word of liver cirrhosis, inflammation of liver or irritation in the liver. So this is what is liver inflammation, and in serious and acute cases it may turn to liver cancer also. And the fatality rate of liver cancer in India is also very high. Then according to the Global Hepatitis Report 2024, 2.9 crore people living with hepatitis B infection and 0.55 crore people living with hepatitis C infection. So this is the Global Hepatitis Report 2024 is saying that the burden of hepatitis B and hepatitis C. See, hepatitis is of different types, and two of the most prominent which is affecting the people are hepatitis B and hepatitis C. So 2.9 crore people living with hepatitis B infection and 0.55 crore people living with hepatitis C infection. So this is the scenario in India. Now, what are the findings of the Global Hepatitis Report 2024? So over 50,000 new hepatitis B cases and 1.4 lakh new hepatitis C cases were reported in the year 2022. So in the year 2022, hepatitis B cases were more than 50,000 and hepatitis C cases were more than 1.4 lakh. So between hepatitis B and C, hepatitis C cases reported are more. Then the infections killed 1.23 lakh people in India in 2022. So specifically in India, in the year 2022, the fatalities which took place because of hepatitis viral disease is 1.23 lakh people. So more than a lakh people are losing battle against the hepatitis. How is this transmitted from one person to another person? So one of the most prominent reason is that it is transmitted from mother to child during the time of delivery. So this is the one of the most prominent region of transmission of hepatitis. Then during transfusion of blood that hasn't been screened properly, so blood needs to be screened properly. During contact with the blood of an infected person or while sharing of needles by drug users. So if with an infected person, a person needs to be very careful. Then hepatitis B can be prevented through vaccination, and hepatitis C is curable with medicines. So between hepatitis B and hepatitis C, it is hepatitis B which results in more number of deaths, because hepatitis B is difficult to cure as compared to hepatitis C. While hepatitis C can be cured with medicines, but hepatitis B takes a lot of time to be cured. And when it comes to the fatality rate, so the fatality rate of hepatitis B is more as compared to the hepatitis C. Hepatitis B can be prevented through vaccination, while hepatitis C is curable with medicines. So for hepatitis B, vaccination is mandatory, while for hepatitis C, it can be cured with medicines. And this is what makes hepatitis B a deadly disease, because it can be prevented only through vaccination. Now about hepatitis B and hepatitis C. So first of all, the most basic thing that it is a viral disease. So you need to be very clear with regard to few of the diseases, that which one is viral, which one is bacterial, and which one is protozoan. So hepatitis is a viral disease. If we talk about hepatitis B, then hepatitis B cause acute infection with nausea, vomiting and yellowing of the eye and skin for several weeks. So when a person is suffering from hepatitis B, the skin or the eye looks yellow in color, and there is the loss of appetite could be observed, nausea can be observed, vomiting can be observed, a weakness in the body of a person can be observed. Then liver failure happens in severe cases. So it is not that every person who is suffering from hepatitis B is going through the problem of liver cirrhosis or failure of the liver. In severe cases, the liver failure happens, and that is the chronic lifelong liver disease. And this becomes a problem because this happens in children or adults, and the lifelong liver disease is what is most painful, and this is what creates a lot of problem, because when a disease is lifelong, then the person suffers mentally, physically, psychologically, financially, and the people and the family also suffers. So this is what makes it even more problematic. Now then about hepatitis C, then hepatitis C don't have symptoms, or they do not know about the infection. So many a times with regard to hepatitis C, the person who is suffering from it is not aware about the infection, and it develops symptoms 2 to 12 week after exposure. Report yellow skin or eyes, loss of appetite, nausea, stomachache, fever, dark urine, light colored stool, joint pain and exhaustion. So the time period that it takes is around 2 to 12 weeks. So the symptoms takes time of around 2 to 12 weeks to develop, and many a times the infected person is not aware about the things. Then nearly 1.3 million deaths a year. So around 1.3 million deaths is happening a year, and viral hepatitis kills as many people as tuberculosis. So if we talk about the world, then more than 1.3 million deaths are taking place, and hepatitis with regard to tuberculosis is standing at the second and the third position when it comes to the death, because in the last half a decade, it is the COVID pandemic disease which has taken the maximum fatalities, because of which the maximum number of people have died. And now then comes the tuberculosis, and then the hepatitis, and the number of deaths from hepatitis has been on a rise. Then expand diagnostics and treatment. So the basic problems that diseases which are difficult to cure is, first of all, people are not aware about it. then the diagnosis is not done at the right moment, then treatment many a times becomes very difficult, then affordability becomes very difficult, and then whether the vaccination for the disease is available or not. Are people aware about that, whether the vaccines are being given by the government, or the people need, or the people themselves needs to take them? So there are many problems which a person suffers from, and one of the major problem which the report, that the global hepatitis report of 2024 talks about, is the expansion of diagnostics and treatment. So the coverage of diagnosis and treatment for the infectious remains very low. When the people are not aware that they are suffering from a deadly disease, they do not go for diagnosis. Because imagine a situation when a person is suffering from fever, a person is suffering from vomiting, a person is suffering from nausea, then many a times we see that people do not go out to have a checkup, or people do not go to doctor for a checkup. So they think that these are normal things, and then when the person realizes that there is something which is creating a problem, then they go for diagnosis, and many a time we see that the time period has been very long. So the coverage of diagnosis and treatment for the infections remain very low, and this is the reason that when diagnosis is done, then only the treatment can be done. So that coverage of diagnosis and treatment is very low. Then only 2.4% of the hepatitis B cases were diagnosed and 0% received treatment. Now this is a point which you can note down, or this is a point which if you write in your means answer writing is going to fetch you extra marks. Only 2.4% of the hepatitis B cases, hepatitis B which is more fatal as compared to all other hepatitis variants, and 2.4% were diagnosed, but out of those 2.4%, people who received treatment was 0%, and this has been written in the report. If we talk about hepatitis C, then the coverage of diagnostics and treatment was found to be better in India as compared to the hepatitis B. So the diagnosis is around 28%, and while the treatment is about 21%. So see, hepatitis B diagnosis is only 2.4%, while hepatitis C is 28%. Hepatitis B treatment is 0%, while hepatitis C treatment is 21%. So few of the points which the report also talked about was that awareness needs to increase, diagnosis of the disease needs to be done at a early stage, and then treatment also needs to be start at a early stage, and then the vaccination should be done, and all newborn babies must be vaccinated. Then adults who were born before the vaccine was included in the national program should get the shot. So the vaccine for the hepatitis has been included in the national program by the government. So the people or the adults who were born before the vaccine was included in the national program, they should also get the vaccine. Then look at this chart. This talks about hepatitis B. So total number of people infected 2.97 crore. Proportion of global infections 11.7%. Then hepatitis B incidence is around 50,083. Deaths due to hepatitis B is 98,305. And then hepatitis B diagnostics coverage is 2.4%. Hepatitis B treatment coverage is 0%. Now let's talk about the hepatitis C. So total number of cases is 0.55 CR. So this is with regard to India. Proportion of global infections is 11.2%. Hepatitis C incidence is 1,44,000. Hepatitis C deaths 26,000. So see, hepatitis B number of deaths is 98,000, while hepatitis C is 26,000. So it is not even half of it. So you can imagine that how deadly hepatitis B is. Diagnosis coverage 28%, hepatitis B 2.4%. Treatment coverage is 21%, hepatitis B is 0%. Then comes the next, and that is the government initiative that has been taken by the government till now for hepatitis. First is the National Viral Hepatitis Control Program. So it aims to end viral hepatitis as a public health threat by the year 2030 in the country. So the target year is 2030. Then comes India's Universal Immunization Program, very popular, that is the UIP. Hepatitis B is included under India's UIP, which provides free of cost vaccination against 11 vaccine preventable diseases. So among the 11 vaccine preventable diseases, hepatitis B is included, and under this free of cost vaccination will be given. And the diseases covered are TB, tuberculosis, diphtheria, pertussis, tetanus, polio, pneumonia and meningitis due to Haemophilus influenza type B, then measles, rubella, Japanese encephalitis and rotavirus diarrhea. So hepatitis is also included under it. Now in the end, a prelims practice question. The Global Hepatitis Report 2024 is given by WHO, FAO, UN or UNESCO. I've given you the answer in the video, so give me the answer in the comment section. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Till we meet next time, keep reading, keep writing and keep subscribing to the channel. Thank you.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.